We're back in Mass Effect 2 after a short dungeon bodega simulator hiatus. It's the playtest has had its final update, so everything is in the game now. So that's exciting, and when that launches, it will almost certainly get a playthrough on the channel, because as demonstrated on the last stream, you can play the whole game in one go. Right, I have no idea what I was doing. I think I meant to watch the last episode, I'll be honest. I think I spoke to everyone on the ship and probed Uranus. Speaking of Uranus, actually, the James Webb Space Telescope released a new photograph of Uranus, and it's pretty cool. However, do I have... Oh, that's Leviathan. Yeah, we won't do that right now. I need to do a whole bunch of planet scanning, which I'm sure loads of people on YouTube are going to be incredibly happy about, and I'm going to get the vaguest of vague dislikes on the video with no reason given. But here we are. So let us go and pull up the guide for planet scanning. Act 2. And as I will be doing the Far Rim first, like the Far Rim mission itself first, helping recruiting Tali, I guess we'll just go to the Crescent Nebula and take it from there. I need a lot of platinum if I recall correctly. So let's just see what happens. Got 2 planets rich in palladium, which is not what I need. Naxel is an ammonia-methane ice giant. Several smaller energy corporations shut out of the big market in the Fire Gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium-3 fuel mining infrastructure to service Ilium. The leading investor is the human corporation Eldfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra legal pressure the H3 cartel's in fire system can bring to bear. From simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, denied permits and constant health and safety inspections. Population 6,700, capital EAE Krafla. Orbital distance 9.37 AU. Orbital period 28.8 Earth years. Radius 22,981 kilometers. Day length 10.1 Earth hours. Let's just do a quick scan for... We'll take that. Maybe what, 305,000 I think it was? I didn't actually open the thing I needed. It was not this webpage. It is in fact this webpage. And platinum is 305,000 with all DLC upgrades. Cool. And I'm at 209. I need 15,000 more platinum. I believe that I will get there at some point by the end of the game. Oh, I saw that. What was it? There we go.
Probe launched.
More platinum. Okay, this planet's pretty good for platinum. Just go until it's depleted and then move on. Nope, I don't need iridium. Everything else is... I don't need palladium. Everything else is fine. I just need platinum. Obviously, if I miscounted or if the wiki's wrong at any point, I will... You know what, I'm just going to leave this planet alone. I can play off stream and do all of the boring planet scanning stuff that no one actually wants to watch me do, but hey, I'm making you watch anyway. I can do that all off stream. Thyle is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. They are thought to be the shattered remains of a comet. Orbital distance 4.46 AU, orbital period 9.4 Earth years, radius 55,263 kilometers, day length 15.5 Earth hours. Sorry, I was just checking the window behind the door behind me to make sure that my cat can join me if she wishes. Although I was working yesterday and she decided that I was done with work, actually. So, I had to go downstairs. I went downstairs and she was like, yep, I don't actually want attention. I just wanted you to be downstairs with me. So that was cool. I can't go all the way down there. Fortunately, I had basically finished for the day. Got another zine laid out, ready for printing. It's very exciting. This one is not a new release, however. This was from a game from 2022, I think it was. And Drive-Thru RPG's Pocket Jam, Pocket Quest Game Jam, whatever it's called. So while it will not drive a great sales rush, it's useful to have for physical sales. I don't think there's any more platinum. Ooh. I think that might be it. So we're going to leave this planet alone. A fairly typical Venusian hothouse, Ponolus seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world Beregala. In contrast, Ponolus is nearly inert with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the foundering of the foundering is the right word, of the Asari Aerostat research platform Alveosic in 2092, which fell after being hauled by an improbably lucky meteor. It's the name of my alternate rock band. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform now lies on the cruisite plain in the southern hemisphere. Orbital distance 2.08 AU, orbital period 3 Earth years, radius 5,489 kilometers, day length 36.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 96.6 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 539 Celsius, that's toasty, surface gravity 0.7 AG. Just want that platinum. Give me that platinum. Hello, platinum.
Launching probe.
Please give me at least 2,000 for that. 2,000, sweet. I would grab these other spikes of other elements as well. However, probes are expensive. So it's fine.
Probe.
You're making a giant mistake. Oh no, Satet, what are you doing? Also, welcome in. What are we doing? It's Pavlovian. My finger twitched.
Probe launch.
Apparently coming here. Oh yes, you are. You are. Sorry. Yes, I forgot what my stream title was. I apologize. Yes, being here is a massive mistake. There are at least 3 other things you could be doing. Jump scare. Hey, I guess who? I wonder who that is. Hey, Blink. There are at least 3 other things you could be doing, Satet, than being here. How you doing, Blink? Oh, Satet, how's the blizzard? I messaged Ari, but you know, I hope you're both doing well. All 3 of you are doing well. Bring you greetings from a new web browser. Exciting. Exciting. Which browser? Ari Noodler in the other room. Oh no. Are you in timeout, Satet? Is this the punishment? I could see that happening. I could see that being the case. Brave? Ah, I have heard of Brave. Because fuck Google? No, that's absolutely understandable.
Launching probe.
I keep meaning to download the uBlock block list for a whole bunch of AI services that I never use, and I'm tired of typing -AI after my search terms. Oh, actually, what makes me laugh so much is... So, those of you who are regulars here, you'll know that I have a thing about generative AI and Resident Evil. And I was trying to find out more about Capcom's approach to generative AI with the -AI keyword at the end to remove the AI summary. Unfortunately, Google took that to mean I didn't want any results regarding AI at all. So that was hilarious. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Beregula is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tassili, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planets and drive volcanism. Beregula's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which the pressure builds to a massive supervolcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers. Steady on, writers, steady on. Leave caldera 100 kilometers across and spew enough molten material to repave entire continents. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from volcanic hotspots suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. Do clean up some Googleisms, cat support for ad blockers in the extensions. I assume. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you could keep your settings and ad blockers and stuff. Orbital distance 0. Not that I would ever advocate for the use of ad blocking. Or would I? Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 10,640 kilometers, day length 45.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 232 Celsius, surface gravity 2.1 G. Okay, 299,000. We're getting there, chat. Soon I won't have to scan planets and YouTube can be happy again. Speaking of YouTube and being happy again, my anniversary is obviously coming up in April. Hi, Tor. Yeah, my anniversary is coming up in April, and I will be, as my streaming time is limited to one stream a week for the most part at the minute, I'll be using the YouTube vote, which is, as ever, the most watched video on the channel. So if you want that to not be D&D Dark Alliance, you might want to start watching something. Always kept ads on for Twitch and YouTube anyway to help support the creators. It's all the other sites where they felt the most insufferable. That's admirable. I try to leave ads running on YouTube when I can. I generally like read a book, read a page in my book or something while they're running. I don't run. Sorry. You may notice I don't run ads on my Twitch channel. I assume there are pre-roll ads that I have no control over. I don't run ads here purely because I've got no control over what they are. And so I don't know if they align with my personal values.
Probe away.
And, oh god, yeah, wiki sites. Ads on wiki sites are just egregious. They're so bad. And they, you know, they stop the site working properly.
Launching probe.
Local newspapers are horrendous, Tor, and it's a bit hard to get ad blockers for those. Oh, you mean the websites? Sorry, I just realised you probably meant the website, not the actual physical newspaper. I think that's all the platinum I'm going to get from this planet. So, oh, hang on. No, I think we're good. There will be nothing to scan on Ilium because that's where a whole bunch of quests are. So here we go. I have turbo, so you get no ads here anyway. That's absolutely fair. I guess without the ads, you're just dropped into the jump scare straight away, and hey, more power to you. I will be honest, chat. I very nearly reinstalled RE2 to play that today. My brain is all over the place, and I'm like, I could play RE2 again. I won't because I've played that a lot on the channel, and I don't think anyone wants to see me play it through again. But hey, I'm being honest about my brain. Gylon is surrounded by an extensive ring system. The inner rings are composed They missed a word. Composed of pulverized nano-manufactured carbon materials, thought to be the remains of an Arthani helium-3 mining infrastructure. The few pieces of larger debris found indicate a materials technology at least equal to the current galactic state-of-the-art. The outer rings consist of water, ice, silicate dust, and the odd bit of rock. Analysis of the debris often shows shock damage and evidence of rapid heating. Some parahistorical theorists insist that the outer rings represent debris from a moon or moons, destroyed by mass-accelerated bombardment. This has been rejected by every reputable xenoarchaeologist. While it is theoretically possible to destroy a small moon utterly with dreadnought bombardment, no species sees a compelling reason to do so. Really? Sometimes you just wake up and you aren't like, fuck the moon? Okay, BioWare writers, okay. You do you, I guess. Orbital distance 2.96 AU, orbital period 5.7 Earth years, radius 63,539 kilometers, day length 8.9 Earth hours. I didn't even bother my local newspaper. It got bought out years ago by a bigger company. All that runs any more stories from its parent company. Few little useful local newsroom anymore. I'm sorry to hear that, Blink. To be fair, a lot of the local papers here in the UK are owned by the same company. Although they do generally still do local interest stories. But if you go to the websites, they all look identical. And they all run the same national news, basically word for word. Game, I'm not launching a probe. You can't make me. Oh, hang on. Okay, you can make me.
Launching probe.
Will I... It's like, will I ever play this game again? Do I have to go through this hell every time? The answer is yes and... yes.
Launching probe.
Take my finger off the trigger because it's starting to get numb from the vibration. Don't even... Where they printed them, they shut down the big office that was here in town? Oh no. Okay. We're good. We got the platinum. FO, fo. Sorry, that was a stupid joke, I apologise. Is a rocky world with an atmosphere of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Died. There are large craters scattered across its surface, obviously from hypervelocity kinetic impactors. Stretching between these locations are the shattered remains of magnetic levitation rail lines, which strongly suggest the craters represent the former locations of Artheni mining outposts or other settlements. The equatorial region contains an extensive network of canyons formed by the planet's abundant liquid water. Travel advisory. FO's atmosphere is approximately 41% carbon dioxide at sea level. This level is 4 to 6 times that necessary to render most species unconscious within a few minutes of breathing it. Breathing masks must be worn at all times when on the surface of FO. Orbital distance 1.56 AU, orbital period 2.22 Earth years, radius 8,031 kilometers, day length 70 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.98 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 41 Celsius, or 12 at the equator, surface gravity 1g. 1g? Ah, we're on at least 5 now. I mean, we're on 5G. My phone's on 5G. That's the joke.
Away.
At least with 1G, you won't get COVID chat. Was that a thing in the States? It's sad too, because it had a long history in the town. It was founded back in 1894. That is sad. Yeah, was that a thing in the States during the lockdown phase of the pandemic that 5G was giving everyone COVID? Because it was definitely a thing here. To the point where people were... Yeah, 5G, like the cell signal blink. People were vandalizing the towers, the masts. Oh! I have the platinum. Why did no one tell me I had enough platinum? Yeah, 305,000. I have just over that. Amazing. Never have to scan a planet again. Yeah, Blink. I wish I were joking about that. You can't say heard about that thing being a thing here. People love to vandalize and fearmonger. That's true. Tidally locked to the stars' lean, Neptune has the expected hot pole and cold pole. Along the Terminator is a thin band of nearly habitable terrain. Unfortunately, the local biosphere is based on a chlorinated oxygen atmosphere. It is not sophisticated, but it has proven highly dangerous. The Asari surveyor Viralis landed on Nepima in 1684 to study the local ecology. Unbeknownst to the crew, a handful of native chlorine-fixing microbes passed through biohazard screening and entered the ship. The Viralis returned to the port of Nos Penalo on Ilium, where the Nepiman microbes escaped into a temperate environment with plentiful unused chlorine. The microbes devoured the chlorides in the earth. As metabolic byproducts, they produced toxic polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs. By the time the infestation was contained, an area of nearly 30 square kilometers had been effectively turned into a toxic waste dump. Nos Penalo had to be abandoned, accelerating the development of Nos Astra. Orbital appearance 0.8 AU, orbital period. Did I say orbital distance? Orbital period 0.8 Earth years, radius 4,456 kilometers, day length 40.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.55 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 32 Celsius, surface gravity 0.57 G. There's a mod that lets you get all the mineral deposits on a planet in one go. I mean, that's fine, Blink, but I'm playing on the Xbox. So there is not a mod that does that, alas and alack. You get to sit through this with me. Yes, Tor, orbital pistons, exactly like that.
Anomaly detected.
Hey, we can land and do something. What, a scrub playing on a console? Absolutely, I'm a scrub. It's just easier for me to capture the console than the PC. I don't want to have to worry about playing the game, streaming the game. The chatbot I've got running at all times. Not the chatbot. Well, I guess it is chatbot technically. I've got running at all times. It handles all my overlays and stuff, chat. It's not, actually talking in the chat. I think it's a bot. I think that's the way to think about it. No, it's not a bot. Who knows? I don't know what it's officially called anymore. Helium is a post-garden world that once enjoyed an Earth-like oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is still blessed with plentiful water, but a generally cold climate and extreme seasonal shifts, courtesy of 38-degree axial tilt. Helheim is thought to be the homeworld of the Arthen, a spacefaring species which disappeared approximately 300,000 years ago. Precisely what happened to Helheim is still under debate. It appears a global extinction event occurred, wiping out all native animal life forms more complex than zooplankton. Also, I want to go back to the console versus PC thing. I bought this for like £5 when it was on sale one Christmas. It was that price then. I wanted to play it, so here we are. Plant forms were not affected, but the lack of oxygen-breathing life caused oxygenation of the atmosphere. Plant life was reduced after... You know what? Let's just restart this. My brain's all over the place. Helheim is a post-garden world that once enjoyed an Earth-like oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is still blessed with plentiful water, but a generally cold climate and extreme seasonal shifts, courtesy of a 38-degree axial tilt. Helheim is thought to be the homeworld of the Arthen, a spacefaring species which disappeared approximately 300,000 years ago. Precisely what happened to Helheim is still under debate. Helheim, no. It appears a global extinction occurred, wiping out all native animal life forms more complex than zooplankton. Plant forms were not affected, but the lack of oxygen-breathing life caused oxygenation of the atmosphere. Plant life was reduced after lightning storms ignited global wildfires. The leading theory for Helheim's devastation is an out-of-control biological weapon. For this reason, landing is strictly prohibited. Oh, this is where I can land. The corporations of Ilium have in place a network of quarantine satellites to dissuade would-be looters from landing in the crumbling cities. Orbital distance 1.2 AU, orbital period 1.5 Earth years, radius 5,522 kilometers, day length 44.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.84 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -15 Celsius, surface gravity 0.87 G.
All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Repeat, unidentified ship detected in orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol. Detected in orbit. All units report to ready stations for possible anti-invasion protocol.
So I'm assuming that is the actual voice line.
Ship detected in orbit.
And then this is the Solarian sped up voice line.
Launching probe.
Or up-pitched
I have
voice line.
found something.
Mercenary activity detected inside a mining facility on planet surface. Facility confirmed registered to Eldful Ashland Energy Corporation. Eclipse presence confirmed. Distress beacon powered down at site. Sensors detect multiple spacefaring vessel launches from facility. Go back to the RE discussion, however. Well, I'm going to say grunt, obviously. Oh, my boy. And does it really matter who else I take? We'll take modern. What was I saying? R9. Those of you not on my Discord server, or who don't check it regularly, the latest Capcom investors report says that they aren't actually using generative AI because of security concerns and copyright infringement. They're just monitoring it. So it might not be an RE9, but then I realized it was a completely academic point because I can't actually afford the game. So we're just playing that by ear. We'll see what the data miners turn up and whatnot regarding generative AI in it. Do I want Solarian Scientist or do I save for Neural Shock? Oh, let's go with Solarian Genius. And Grunt, obviously, I haven't really been putting any points into because he hasn't been on the team. Did I see what you posted in regards to that? Probably. I'm just refreshing my brain. I'm not seeing anything on my server about it, Blink. I did see your food picture. That looked pretty tasty. Oh, it tagged you in the meme zone? Ah, that would be why. To the memes! Oh, I will watch that after the stream. I haven't had a chance to watch it. Although, is that RE5 based on the thumbnail? I'll absolutely play RE5 on stream. RE5 is great. Terrible Resident Evil game. Fun game. Grunt's mastery of his blood rage increases his already fantastic regeneration, letting him survive wounds that will kill the Krogan. Oh. Grunt can go berserk without losing his lethal focus, increasing his weapon damage. I'm not paying enough attention to get away without giving people extra health and shields and stuff. Is it an RE game you've played? That's, you know, fair. I'm sure you're not alone in that. I maintain it's a good game. It's a lot of fun. It is not perhaps a Resident Evil game, but it is a lot of fun. Oh, chat, my throat is getting so torn up and sore. And I do actually have RE5 on the PC. Probably play it on console because that's where I've got everything unlocked, but I do have it on the PC. Right, sprint is A. Another reason I didn't play RE2 is just I'm enjoying this, and I owe folks this playthrough because I was supposed to after Mass Effect 1 way back in like 2019 and never did. So I'm committed to seeing this through. I only played it because a buddy of mine in college got his play with him instead of going down to the game room campus and playing co-op games. That's fair. It's a fun game. Never played it co-op. Can't speak for the co-op experience. I'm one of those people who's only played RE5 solo and still managed to enjoy it. Okay. Cargo ship Terralan docked and received a large shipment of resources en route to a facility in the Dranek system. Terralan requested the escort for the shipment, claiming pirate activity along the route. So, with regards to playing like the Callisto Protocol, that stretch goal, that sub goal hasn't been met, so that's not happening. Oh, do either of you have Overload? Sure don't. So also I ended up playing through Gears of War. I should really play Gears at some point. I own them.
Yeah, right on your ass.
I think I own all of them because of the Xbox that I bought.
Shields have failed.
Like a bundle.
Wait.
And I hear good things. But I guess I should... I've always figured I should probably finish the Master Chief Collection first and then go through Gears. Yeah, as I was saying, I want to finish the Mass Effect trilogy first. Andromeda can happen or not as I see fit. You know, I want to play it, but I also kind of want to play it first for Angel and just like the personal playthrough for Angel and I, so that Angel knows the story. Because I kind of like playing just big story games for us and sharing my hobby with her. Okay, objective is that way. What's this way? But I believe the next, after Mass Effect 3, the next big, like, long, quote-unquote RPG is Yakuza 0, which I do want to play, so I'm probably going to stick with that. But there needs to be some community discussion around that before it happens. OG Trilogy is good, can't speak for Judgment. 4 wasn't bad, some choices were made in the story, then 5 was a semi-open world, which just felt weird. I think 5 came out during the big open world boom. Alert, we are under mercenary attack, escort civilians to crew quarters, then return to the work area to protect the main computer at all costs. So yeah, I can see why it was a semi-open world. It did, and it shows. Pretty sure that was also when Dynasty Warriors 9 came out. Dynasty Warriors 9 is also an open world, but it's empty. And I don't know how you fuck up Dynasty Warriors being an open world game, if I'm being completely honest. I think it has crafting in it. I could be wrong.
Impact shot.
Oh, that's a rocket launcher. Have that. Okay, don't have that. He didn't want it, chat.
Ready to engage.
Hey, Grunt, are you twerking over there?
Impact shot.
Some things just don't mix. That's true, but if anything's going to mix, a Musou game and an open world do seem like they should. Okay, well, looping back around to that. Or someone will close it in a cutscene. Musou? Musu? Never sure how to pronounce it. Great. Yeah. Go back to people like vandalizing stuff. I'm a vandal, chat. Your third favorite streamer is a vandal.
Taking fire.
Oh, really?
Cover. On the ground now.
Hey, could I... Where did it go? Oh, it's on Y. Never gets old. The funny thing, sometimes some things sound good but end up being terrible. Sometimes it's execution, sometimes it's just an unexpectedly bad mashup. It's true. And sometimes games just need a bit longer to cook. I mean, everyone complains about Far Cry 2, for example, but not about Far Cry 3 being an open... Sorry, about Far Cry 2 being an open world, not about Far Cry 3 being an open world. Side note, I played Far Cry 1, and I'm not sure how it did well enough to warrant a sequel. I know that they're not really related beyond having the name, but still. I did not like Far Cry 1. Sorry, my brain's a bit slow, so I'm just going to focus on this hacking minigame. Please give me the code I need. Thank you. Location of last report from Terralan encrypted. Oh. Okay. Hold out, I guess. Not next to that, you idiot. Do you?
Impact shot.
There's a good example. Pokemon people have been clamoring for an open world. And Scarlet Violet got released, and we all saw how it turned out. Okay, so I was talking to someone about this. Apparently, the big problem with Scarlet and Violet is that the game at all times loads the entire world, including the ocean, to an absurd degree,
I'll put them down.
distance. And that's why it has so many issues with loading. Like, they just
Deploying
forgot that
intelligence
culling exists.
Neutralize.
Yeah, just don't do that. Just don't load what the player cannot see. If I can't see it, I don't need it. Exactly. I read that as Captain Venom. That drone just went through the ground. Hello. Captain Vorleon? Crap, I just killed an evolution. I apologize, chat. Wow, considering that the two of us with SMGs and Grunt has a shotgun, that went surprisingly well. The decrypted data is incomplete. Further details are required to trace the Terralan's location. The data has been sent to Cerberus for further analysis. Cargo ship Terralan docked and received a large shipment. Oh, I've read that. And that's it. That's the whole mission. Obviously, I'm going to run around and look for resources first, but I think I'm good to leave. Oh, I've grabbed that. Yeah, we're all good. I'm going to lower the bridge because I can. I'm going to assert dominance by activating the bridge controls. What's that? Is that really great joke in X-Men: The Last Stand that Magneto uses? Charles always wanted to build bridges. Hell yeah. Heard about that? Hey, look. I like Last Stand. It's a terrible film, but I do like it, and that is a great joke. I'm happy to have reminded you about it. Cool. That was that. Moving on. What a movie. It's definitely a movie of all time. How am I doing on the fuel situation? Probably make it to Lucerne. Just gonna refill. Fortunately, of course, now that I've done all the planet scanning I need to do. Speaking of which, I should go and get those upgrades.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Callie. The game will speed up slightly. What am I doing? It's this way. Early mid-noughties superior moves was something else? Sure were. Sure were. Right. This upgrade improves the weapon's mass effect field generator, increasing the mass and acceleration of each round fired. Increases damage by 50% against shields and biotic barriers. Improves shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns for your entire squad. With the addition of a phasic module to the Mass Effect field generator, each slug is encased in a phasic envelope, they like the word phasic, before it is fired at a target. This disrupts any Mass Effect field, protecting the target, resulting in superior penetration. Oh, just what we all strive for, chat, right? Superior penetration. Mass Effect field generator, increasing mass and acceleration of each slug fired. Improves damage against armor. Increasing the tungsten content of slugs and recalibrating the weapons computer greatly improves penetration against heavily armored targets. You know, consensual penetration, obviously. Armor upgrades. Medigel capacity. All modern combat armor incorporates a first aid interface. Microprocessors in this interface monitor vital functions and release small, localized doses of Medigel to accelerate the healing process. Manually timed heavy doses of Medigel can be released in response to major trauma. However, the efficiency of this is dependent on proprietary medical software that cannot be copied and is prohibitively expensive. Oh, so it's modern tech. Cerberus has developed its own software and is actively working to improve its efficiency. Can't call the 2000s the noughties? Hey, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. But they were naughty, Blink. So much stuff happened. Oh, I just read. I don't know. Guns, I will do my best. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Naughties and noughts just sounds weird to you. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I get that with Brexit and app. So I'm sorry that you're having an email meeting. I'm also sorry that for some reason the bot voice was really crackly. I might see if I can fix that. Maybe it was just needs turning down. Unity restores squad emergency shielding. Unity restores squad member shields to full strength. Shield emitters are optimized to produce a strong, reliable kinetic barrier that can be active for hours. Because of the potential for interference, it is nearly impossible to run two active emitters simultaneously. When one kinetic barrier is down, it's possible to activate a second, but this will generally interfere with the reactivation of the primary barrier. With precise timing, a short-term kinetic barrier can be made that seamlessly retracts when the primary barrier regenerates. Trauma module. Unity heals squad to full health. The standard first aid interface can stabilize a badly wounded soldier, preventing death from all but the most serious wounds. The base technology, however, is ineffective on conscious soldiers who are currently taking fire, as each pain signal resets the process. A trauma module separates the Medigel administration into two layers, active and passive. The active layer constantly distributes small amounts of Medigel to fresh wound sites. The passive layer handles major deployments to incapacitating wounds. When large amounts of Medigel are deployed to incapacitated squad members, fighting members are also healed. Ooh, that will be useful. I still hate that term. I still hate the term app blink. So, you know, there's that. Why can... Oh, I just need specific upgrades. Gotcha. Upgrade the Normandy's medical facilities with an advanced dermal regeneration unit. Using this unit will immediately and completely heal your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of the actions you take. Thanix Cannon. The Taurian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. Yeah, guns. That does sound fun with a very large question mark. Krogan shotgun. Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. Armory scientists produced a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council Space's weapon safety standards. The recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Krogan Vitality. All Krogan squad members get 25% health. A scientist named Okir designed a retrovirus that matches the Krogan genetic code, modifying the gene sequence of the virus and injecting a small amount into a Krogan can introduce a change in that genetic code. Again, I'm not sure if I want to retrain powers or not. If I get time off stream, I might save I might check if I've got any other like bonus powers I can use. But getting those upgrades that I needed platinum to purchase will.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Thank you, Callie. Will help out in the long run. So here we are. Actually, you know what? Before I forget, I'll go talk to Jack. I wanted to go left for a change. Hey, Jack.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
I'm in your head, chat.
You
Book,
know I
book,
have a
book.
history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
Apparently it also goes all the way to the floor.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
Oh dear.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
And congratulations on keeping all the receipts, Guns. My partner has to do the same sometimes to prove to her boss that it's the client's fault, not hers.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and
Enjoy
I
your
needed
food.
a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
And in all of that, she could not steal clothes.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Gasp.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
And yes, Guns, that is exactly what we're going to do. We are going to do a murder to avenge Small Jack.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okay. Just to clarify, the joke, the throwaway line about stealing clothes. I'm not slut shaming. She can wear whatever the hell she wants. It must just be cold. Just wearing leather straps.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this
I don't know
now?
if slut shaming is
Like
the right
I
word or
said,
not.
I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'm not commenting on her fashion sense choices. Let's go with that. Well, I mean, I am, obviously, but not in the way that it may have come across.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
You do. Oh, right. All of the updates still need to cycle through. Whoops. TLDR, she can wear what she wants. I'm just concerned she's cold. Right, now let us continue. This reminds me of Battletech. Players fall in Noble as a random event where you find the jackass responsible for your family's murder. Oh, like Dragon Age Origins. Alright, we're going to Ondest, and we'll call it Lucan on the way back. Side lead is only a text option, but that guy never walks out of that bar. Ooh boy. Farthest from the dim red dwarf on Ondest, the ice dwarf Mysooth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probes in 1874. No significant resources were noted. Did I pluralize probe there? I apologize if I did. Orbital distance 2.35 AU, orbital period 6.6 Earth years, radius 3,893 kilometers, day length 54.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature negative 194 Celsius, surface gravity 0.25 G. Oh, it's there. Cold, dim, and shrouded by methane and ammonia atmosphere, Comrade Bubbles has nevertheless attracted development by sorry mining Nope, that doesn't work. Zesmeni has nevertheless attracted development by sorry mining concerns that service military industries. There are significant loads of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in the military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. Population 620, orbital distance 0.8 AU, orbital period 1.3 Earth years, radius 5,806 kilometers, day length 37.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.64 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature negative 119 Celsius, surface gravity 0.66 G. Though nearly the size of Earth, Akira contains only 28% of its mass. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface as frost. While Akira has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Akira has a large rocky moon, compositionally similar to Luna. Orbital distance 1.68 AU, orbital period 4.0 Earth years, radius 6,272 kilometers, day length 36.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature negative 178 Celsius, surface gravity 0.38 G. You could be covered in methane ammonia. You would be much less. You can't be. You'd be much less infectious if you were. Fair, very fair. Oh, also, as I was reading that, my brain was doing other things. Go back to the generative AI thing and scheduling on this channel. After I finish Mass Effect 2, the schedule calls for Legacy of Kain Defiance. The Steam page for the Legacy of Kain Defiance remaster proudly proclaims they use generative AI to enhance the up-res textures, so I will be playing the original in all of its glory.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
What really irks me is that there is a whole swath of community machine learning upscaling mods out there that they could have used as a template for what people are happy to use, and they went with Gen AI instead. Because, you know, the Resident Evil HD project covers, was it like 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think? There was a whole slew of Final Fantasy texture remaster mods. Soul Reaver 2's got its own. That's what made me think of it. Whee! Or was the separate mods, but they also did Dino Crisis? Yes, actually, I think you're correct, Guns. I apologize. A common methane ammonia gas giant, Zetic is best known for the infamous Kalthor camp. Established on the ice moon of Gessis, Kalthor was a Blue Sun's hostile environment training facility run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. Back to work, have a great stream, be in and out. Sure thing, Guns. I'll be here for another hour or so, but hopefully your day of email meetings is not too bad. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. Investigation by Asari authorities based on Ilium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed, and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated, though Kalthor was shut down, and they were reassigned to other units. As the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of Council law, no civil charges could be filed against the Blue Suns. Orbital distance 15.6 AU, orbital period 47.4 Earth years, radius 30,054 kilometers, day length 13.7 Earth hours. Sorry, I forgot to turn my face back on. And there's also a fruit fly in here, and it's bothering the heck out of me. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow, but it may just be a co-working stream. I have some Daggerheart prep I need to do for a game on Thursday. And I have a meeting at 2 p.m. tomorrow anyway, which is when I would ordinarily be aiming to start my stream. So I might just do Daggerheart prep co-working and we'll take it from there. Tareth is broadly Earth-like with a fatal flaw. It has a relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere, the reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. Chlorine has become a vital component in Tareth's plant life. As a defense mechanism against native herbivores, many species evolved the ability to release clouds of toxic chlorine when disturbed. This gas is heavier than the atmospheric oxygen and tends to settle in low places. While avoidable, this has placed Tareth near the bottom of the list for colonization. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signals from a downed civilian ship. Orbital distance 7.8 AU, orbital period 16.7 Earth years, radius 5,677 kilometers, day length 27.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.84 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 21 Celsius, surface gravity 0.87 G.
We're just waiting on the weapons at this point. They'll never know what hit them. The Vorcha are hungry for battle. We're just waiting on the weapons.
Probe away. I have found something.
ESO do you need? I saw I have 30,000-ish there. 31,000. Okay. Preliminary scans indicate a high-powered communications relay on the planet. Communications match known Blood Pact mercenary protocols. A concentration of Krogan and the Vorcha signals amassed inside what appears to be a mining operation. Life signs detected. Unknown species. Advise caution. Well, clearly we're going to land cautiously. If I'm taking Grunt, I probably don't need Mordin. Oh, we'll take Kasumi. Nah, Kasumi's also short range. I need long range characters, and so far I've got Garrus. Oh, I guess I've got Zaid as well. We'll take Zaid. I'm not taking Garrus because I'm going to do most of the, I'm going to do the plot missions with him. Let's do that. The incisor is one of a new wave of military and police sniper rifles designed to overload active defenses such as shields. Firing 3 shots with each pull of the trigger, the incisor's burst is so fast that all 3 rounds will be in the target by the time the barrel has moved a millimeter, increasing its stopping power without sacrificing accuracy. That means it must move FTL. As an added benefit, the noise of the burst is comparable to a single rifle shot in duration, making it no easier to locate the sniper by sound. Huh. Are there actually any differences between these shotguns? I assume there is. ME2 shotgun. Base damage. 3. Okay, what have I got? Katana, Claymore, Eviscerator, and Geth Plasma Shotgun. Eviscerator is 36.8. It's better than the... Sorry. The Eviscerator is better than the Katana. That makes sense. It's further down the list. The Claymore does... Oh. Oh no. The Claymore, base damage 50.1. Geth Plasma Shotgun. Base damage, 156.5. I think we'll keep him with the Geth plasma shotgun. You have acquired foodstuffs? Excellent. We do like foodstuffs. Big fan of food here at twitch.tv/ConradBubbles.
The fog on a planet's surface is interfering with your navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigational contingency.
She's not wrong, chat. I have no objective. Oh no, panic! SMG, assault rifle, and assault rifle.
Change weapons!
What the hell happened here?
Yeah, I'm a biotic, Blink. I'm an adept. Attention all workers, stop chipping away at this node. There's nothing left here to mine. Move on to the other sites. Now! Salamul. I realize I have no one with tech abilities. Yep, they're both the same character. God damn it.
Watch yourself.
Laser. I'm like a cat. I must follow the laser pointer.
You're up.
Well, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Yoink. Oh, sweet platinum. I will admit to being less than impressed with the weapon choices so far for the Adept, but I guess it's made up for the fact that I have psychic powers. Why do all bug enemies in video games explode into toxic goo? That is a very good question, actually. I assume this just loops back around to where I came from. Hey, Grunt.
Time to fight.
Grunt, what is up with your helmet?
Too late. Now you're dead. Anyone else want some?
Try killing it with push, just in case that stopped it exploding, but no, it still exploded. Okay, well they're going that way, so what the heck is this way? Oh, it's just like a figure of 8. Okay, cool. I got more platinum. Kind of alien structure. Well, no, that's a drill. That's a drill rig. I know what that is. Never mind. Don't mind me. It's not an alien structure. Okay. They just wanted to put Dathomir into Mass Effect, didn't they? Attention all workers. Fall back, now! Evacuation shuttles are on the way. Anyone not at the gathering site when the shuttles arrive will be left here with those damn bugs. Salamu. Oh, I guess I have really long arms. I do like the fact that they had that... Oh, Geth. No, not Geth. Vorch. They had the line about the chlorine being only in low-lying areas, so you come up here and there's no chlorine. I'm guessing the first game devs to make exploding blood bugs had a traumatizing experience with stink bugs. Nice Star Wars reference. Thank you. I try. It's a solid Battlefront 2 map. Classic. I can't remember if the new Battlefront 2 has the Dathomir map. Unfortunately, they did kind of spoil it. Oh, hi. By just being a wall as you get low enough, not a horizontal texture. It's a vertical texture. But we'll forgive them. They didn't pull a Silent Hill 2 HD remake, so here we are. Remaster, sorry. And remove it entirely, so we'll give them that.
Hostiles!
Really? Oh. I think the newest Battlefront 2 had a Dathomir map. Maybe it doesn't. I enjoyed the... Oh, they breathe fire. Cool. Oh, chlorine, I guess. I enjoyed the campaign for what it was. I've never done anything other than the campaign. Although the campaign was very much Call of Star Wars. Absolute travesty of game loot boxes ruined it. Oh, they ruined everything. Salamul. I can't get any more Vorcha from Omega. Gorm has his own problems. You're going to have to man up and deal with this on your own. Maybe build a beacon path. I bet those damn Vorcha are just wandering off into the fog and getting lost. Kalusk. Well, I think the fire-breathing bugs may also be eating them. It's just a thought. Just a little punch to the flame-charred corpse. I'm going to go this way. Oh, I have to go up. Okay, I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. Hey, Zaid. So in vaguely related news to loot boxes, this is a horizontal texture, but it's also a vertical one. It's very strange. There's a mobile version of Overwatch coming out. I saw earlier, so that's cool. You know, adapted for actual mobile phones. Doing things that has tangible gameplay impacts, otherwise just bait people to make poor financial decisions. Oh yeah, gambling is awful. Actually, that reminds me, Commander Sterling put out a whole bunch of videos on loot boxes, or has put out a whole bunch of videos on loot boxes over the years, using the word gambling, and YouTube has decided that is promoting gambling and pulled them. So that's cool. Will this video get pulled for mentioning the word gambling? Who knows? If it does, I guess congratulations if you're watching this before it got pulled, and if it's been pulled, you can't hear any of this anymore.
I am Krogan!
Hi, Groot. I don't know if you know that, chat, but Grunt is actually a Krogan. It was a little unclear for a while. Yeah, over that way. Salamul, where are the resources? Are you mining out there or standing around waiting for these Vorcha to get smarter? Our guy on Ilium can't keep the lights off forever. You keep stalling and we'll have a hell of a fight on the way in. And that would make me really, really angry. I feel like I've skipped a step. So I'm going to go this way and turn the beacon on at the end of this path. I think this is where I turned. Yes.
Gear up!
Excuse me.
Shield down.
Battlefront 2 is definitely gameplay affecting my example loot box. That's why I stopped playing, because it's basically pay to win. Yeah, I remember not having a great time. I say I didn't do anything. I did like a few matches of the online multiplayer stuff, but it wasn't for me. In part because of the loot boxes and what they unlocked. Which is a shame, because obviously it's as a franchise it was so well regarded, and then they just did that to it. And it's like, cool. Please. Oh, chat. The beacon tells me to go to the mast. First one was basically the opposite of what the second one was. I don't think I played the new Battlefront game. I think I only played the second one because it was... Did you guys just teleport? God damn it. I think the second one was free with games with gold. No, get back here.
My shields are down.
Oh, hey, I found Salmon.
Nothing can stop us!
I need you to be not behind cover. First one was fun, shallow gameplay, but good time. Might check it out. I realized the other day that I bought the second Jedi Survivor, is it? The Cal Kestis game, and never actually played it on stream, so that was cool. I apologise for that, chat.
Heads up! He's charging!
He's charging? No, he's floating. Yeah, I really enjoyed... I just knocked him out of the map. I really enjoyed Fallen Order, so I have high hopes for Survivor. Amazing, yeah, let's respawn look anything on Apex. It's true. But they do. Why would you... Okay, that's on you, my guy. You were walking into that repeatedly. Reprone is the Titanfall franchise? Titan what now? Yeah, I think he was trying to path to cover, but the singularity was in the way and that didn't realize. I don't know, I saw a prompt to hack that. Where was it? Ah. Don't toy with your emotions. No, to be fair, I've heard really good things about Titanfall, and I think I own Titanfall 2. On Steam, I think it was going cheap at one point. Let's try that again. Tree. Cell fuse, sorry. I really enjoyed. Yeah, I must own because I've played Titanfall 2. I really enjoyed the multiplayer. I played the demo levels for the single player, but the multiplayer was a lot of fun. Encountered unclassified hostile alien species. Well, it was classified. It had a name. It was like Clink something. The money printer that is Apex Legends killed it? Yep. Like Rockstar. Why would they make any other game beside Clixon? That's the one. Thank you. Why would they make anything beyond GTA for the rest of time, you know? With how much money GTA 5 continues to print for them. Doria is a large hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Lausanne for this to condense and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve. Orbital distance 2.48 AU, orbital period 3.0 Earth years, radius 8,700 kilometers, day length 63 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.17 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 204 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. Utanta is remarkably close to Earth. Well, it's not, is it? It's in the terminus systems. It's quite some distance. There are closer planets, I'm just saying. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atmospheric pressure, and gravity. There, the similarities end. For Lausanne is a hot Class F star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Yuntanta is a parched wasteland, its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, selling remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargo for shipment. Chat, not gonna lie, I kind of want to watch Chronicles of Riddick now. Don't get me wrong, Apex Legends is a good game, just makes me sad that's the reason we will never get a Titanfall 3. I'm sorry to hear that. I tried it, it was fine. I don't think I'm a Battle Royale person, is the problem. Population 230, orbital distance 1.04 AU, orbital period 0.3 Earth years, radius 7,740 kilometers, day length 24.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.98 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 415 Celsius, surface gravity 1 G. It's not for everyone for sure. Also, of course, I'm in my 30s. My reflexes were never great to begin with, and they're going to slow down as I get older. I'll leave that for the young people. I'll be happy playing my single-player experiences in the occasional, like, co-op game. Jontan is a fairly standard close-orbiting Pegasus gas giant orbiting the star Lausanne at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Orbital distance 0.2 AU, orbital period 25 Earth days, radius 67,428 kilometers, day length 25 Earth days. Get me out of this system. The remaining 20% is Ilium, which I'm not going to interact with. I don't need to land there right now because you can clearly see there's a lot of stuff to do on Ilium, including give Liara intel, which we will not be doing until... I think this recommended guide is after the game? Yeah, it's post-game. When am I doing Leviathan and Firewalker? Oh no, Leviathan is Arrival. Never mind. I don't know why I keep saying Leviathan. I meant Arrival. Have we moved on from Battle Royales, extraction shooters are more your thing now? Totally fair. I can see the attraction with extraction shooters. I just don't feel like I'd enjoy it particularly. Ooh. Chat, do you want me to deal with this side quest? Or do you want me to go and start working on recruiting Tali? What are you feeling? I'm gonna hydrate. Having Tali around's always a plus. Dang it, you persuaded me. To the forum! I mean, I'm going to do all of the planet scanning, planet scanning first, before going to Haystrom. So, Haystrom, sorry, it probably won't be this stream. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Charaum has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Karum and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. I'm kind of annoyed that Outrageous uses Gen AI because that game looked interesting. Yup, it sure did. It sure did. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory. Most intelligence estimates state that approaching Charaum is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. I mean, it's got Geth there. Why would you... Okay. Population, 250,000 to 500,000 platforms. Colony occupied, 1895 Common Era. Largest station, Hell's Hive. Dina Station. Orbital distance 2.9 AU, orbital period 4.9 Earth years, radius 54,532 kilometers, day length 11.3 Earth hours. A dwarf planet, Gota has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumours abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring... That's loads as in... nodes? Of naturally occurring diamond on Gota, but this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory. Gota is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 1.5 AU, orbital period 1.8 Earth years, radius 1,056 kilometers, day length 66.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 99.64 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 590 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 G. It's fine, I have Hunt Showdown, hard to beat voodoo cowboys and historically accurate guns. I've never played Hunt Showdown, but everything I've seen about it is just vibes, and I'm here for it. I'm here for those vibes and that aesthetic. I might say there's a whole motherload there. One might. Mart? Wait, isn't Mart related to the whole feather on the scales thing in Egyptian funerary rites? Yeah, it's the deity that presides over it. Cool. It's her feather that you put on the scales. Just the one planet in Mart. Okay, there was a theme here. Amut is an enormous hydrogen-helium giant with a mass approximately 9 times that of Jupiter and nearly 2,900 times that of Earth. I'm pretty sure Amut is what eats you if you have led a sinful life. Despite massive pressure, its core has failed to ignite in a fusion reaction, qualifying it as a failed star. Oh man. Like, being a star is generally seen as a good thing. Imagine if you were a failed good thing. Yep, unstable Earth, we're both served well by our memory. Amit is the devourer of the dead. Go us. It is believed to have captured all other planet-sized bodies in the solar system as moons or in impact events, leading to its name, Devourer. I see what they did there. Not intimidated by this phenomena, the Geth have colonized many of Amut's moons and skimmed the hydrogen from Amut's upper atmosphere. Travel advisory. Amut is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 102.1 AU. Orbital period 1,036 Earth years. Radius 92,430 kilometers. Day length 12.2 Earth hours. Why is it here, though? For old time's sake. Has great vibes. The player base is very adamant the game doesn't get Fortnited and the devs actually listened. Oh my god, that's incredible. Unfortunately, I only really have time in my life for one multiplayer game, and tis Warframe. I don't know why I'm doing this. I really don't need to. Yeah, wasn't there a thing recently about franchise crossover with Hunt Showdown? I think I remember reading that, where the devs walked back on it. Also, speaking of Fortnite, if you were not aware, there's more Harry Potter stuff coming for it, I think.
Probe launched.
Basically, at this point, just stop playing Fortnite if you care about trans people. Also, they're using a Gen AI tool for skin development. Something like that, I think. I'm going to run out of fuel.
We have exhausted our fuel supply. I will use FTL to get us to a fuel station.
I was about to say, why didn't I refuel? But then I thought I had. I'm just going to go back to somewhere with a refueling point. Before I recruit Tally. I don't want to lose palladium again. I got distracted talking to chat, and that's entirely on me. Very small thing, I've had a couple of crossover events around Post Malone, but they made it fit in with the style of the game. Haven't heard anything about Gen AI. Cool. Good. I hope that that continues. Anyway, half an hour, is that long enough to recruit Tally? I guess there's but one way to find out. Make a manual save. Dossier, Tally, Garrus, and anyone. Recommended for this one. Garrus because, you know, he's... Why did I do that? I could not tell you. He's her friend. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space stations ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Probably not with truck nuts. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. For reference, for people who do not know, a Geth platform in this instance is a Geth body. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory: Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 6.3 AU, orbital period 15.8 Earth years, radius 6,721 kilometers, day length 18.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, bupkis, surface temperature 44 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2. There's also a ghost face skin, but they made it fit into the aesthetic. Love that. Don't make your game fit around everything else. Make that fit into your game. Right. So we're taking Garrus, clearly. So he's got long range covered. Do we just take Garrus and Grunt? What does Kasumi use? Same as I do. See, I'd love to take Kasumi, but she has the same basic weapon loadout I do. Same weapon loadout I have. And we were fighting Geth, right? I don't think incendiary ammo is really going to be needed. Who has Squad Disruptor? Does Garrus have Squad Disruptor yet? No, Garrus only has armor piercing. We're taking Zaid. The Disruptor ammo is really nice, though. Heck it. Taking Zahid. I'm going to make this as easy on myself as I can. That's fine, that's fine. And boop. If it can be fired, Garrus knows how to use it. His weapon and power damage increases dramatically. Long hours alone against impossible odds have conditioned Garrus's health and kept his powers sharp. He is a Turian survivor. Give him the incision. That's fine. That's fine. I'll check those pics out after the stream blink. Oh, right, got some time.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard.
It's the
Solar
sun.
output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Is this the only level in the game that does this? There's an environmental hazard. I just like the fact that the environmental hazard, it's not fancy, it is literally just the sun. Also, push his glasses up. Actually, I have barriers, not a kinetic shield.
Shields are overheating, Shepard.
If we stay in the shade, we should be fine.
You know, someone standing in the shadows. I understand. I know there were a few planets you could explore in Mass Effect 1 that had environmental hazards, where if you were outside the Mako for too long, it sucked. But I think this is the only one in this game.
The Geth are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Tali's aura. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Fs, RIP, 07, etc. To these Guardians. Hey, could I get my sweet squad disruptor?
Dropship incoming! Sit down!
Perfect.
Trouble with doing the equipping the disruptor ammo is I'm kind of hoping to work on the overload shields mastery, and it just they have no shields anymore.
Nail!
However, it does make it significantly easier, so there's that. I'm sorry, I'm in shade.
Concussive shot ready.
You want shields? Should have played on a harder difficulty. No, I'm good. Still playing on normal, I think. I've never felt the need to play games on hard particularly. Got him. Ah, the mastery didn't tick up.
There we go.
Guess I wasn't in cover. Hey, could I get that squad disruptor reapply, please? Okay, Garrus, you have a sniper rifle. Why am I sniping them with a pistol? Sometimes the shade is a little finicky.
Firing concussive shot!
25. About tactical the trilogy's combat feels in comparison to Andromeda. Honestly, it's been so long since I played Andromeda, no memory of it. Although it did feel more gung-ho.
This'll put him down.
Here, have a singularity. No, I was trying to sprint. Like, I mean, clearly in shade there, but it's not shade enough.
Oh, what's this?
I will, in fact, take a heavy pistol damage upgrade. Thank you very much, game.
There's gotta be a better way through here. We're burning up.
Just isn't really any nuance to it since you can't control when and where your teammates use powers. Oh no. Oh dear. I'd forgotten that in the years it's been since I played it. And then of course they went completely the other way with Belgard.
Firing an impact shot. Nice.
Firing a high impact shot.
Okay. Salvage that.
This is Squad Leader Killbreaker. Do you copy? The guests in a dropship towards Up 2. Talisaurus secure, but we need backup. We're bunkered up here. Can you send support?
Oh, the Tempest! Hell yeah!
Op 1, this is Squad Leader Killbreaker. Come in. Over.
Customizability of your own powers is cool. Basically just playing combos off yourself the whole time. Oof. Yeah, I remember getting lost in the level up menus in Andromeda.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
Menu UI in Andromeda is so bad. You mean you don't like playing Windows, the video game?
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
I thought there was going to be more cutscene-y elements to this.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Also, that is Adam Baldwin.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of the patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
It didn't.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
Don't matter was supposed to be important? You mean it isn't? I think that was this one.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
Patrol ship
Yeah.
systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically.
Adam
Going
Baldwin,
low
I believe.
emissions would hide us.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Talisaurus at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
He was in Firefly, small role in Independence Day.
You got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talizora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet. All the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert,
Is
Shepard.
it?
I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
That's what Thane will be for, though, when I get him. R.I.P. those Quarians.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
They're coming in through the side. I've got to fall back.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Branch 1!
Oh, hey. Oh, right. I got the Tempest upgrade. I was like, wait, what? Yes, the Tempest is a delete button. Also has 420 rounds in it, in the spare capacity. So that's, you know, the drug number. Anything over here? Nope.
Enemy!
Lost shield.
Down.
It unfortunately is not very accurate at range, but it's an SMG, so it really doesn't need to be.
One less to worry about.
Also, that's what I've got Garrison's Aid for. Open that from behind.
The soldier said to use mining charges to blow through this rubble.
I should, now that I have the Tempest, I should probably use the hand cannon at range. I don't think the Tempest is going to do much, except tickle when it hits. Garrus, what are you doing? Oh, wait, he's got shields. Oh, never mind. Garrus had his little nap and he's feeling better. Assuming the ulti mission messenger is called the Locust, not the Hurricane. It's all good. We make mistakes, we learn from them.
One less to worry about.
I'm not in a great position. I mean, I can see you. Oh, Garrus. Garrus? Point is the Tempest gets shown up big time with Locust inclusion. I don't know what I used as a Sentinel, but I'm going to say that I trust you, as you've clearly played the game more often than I have.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum.
I did.
Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Found one of 2 charges. I guess the thing is the Locust is technically DLC. They'll keep. I like how Tyler's reasoning was Shepard blew this thing up once. Maybe I should do the same.
Enemy combat drone.
This is not an ideal location.
Watch for drone.
Yep. He just... Cool. Note to self. Oh, it also saved. Good. That again.
They threw my shields!
Could you possibly be flashbang? Flashbang, please? Problem solved. Just objectively a better gun than the Tempest, and you get it almost immediately, so it also replaces the Shuriken. Just a really weird design choice. Yeah, that's the Geth eyeball.
Look out!
I guess that's what kind of feels weird about the Zaid and Kasumi DLCs, is you do just instantly get their loyalty missions.
Concussive shot ready.
There's another one down there somewhere. Oh, there they are.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Also, yeah, they don't fit in with the rest of the game. There's some DLC where you're like, this is clearly an afterthought, and as good, as cool as Kasumi is,
My shields are down.
she's definitely one of those. Wait, I didn't want to do that. No, close the shutters. Okay. Did not let the sun in. I mean, at least they fixed that with Javik, right? But then you have the whole thing of he was on the disc from day one, and that has its own problems. That blows your mind. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, if he's ready, just ship him with the main game. Give Jackals kill the sunshine. You're right. It might be like the door in Dungeon Bodega Sim. I will try that when I'm done here. I don't know why I'm using push. Or throw, or whatever it's called. Warp would be the better call.
We're taking too much fire. If we head to the left, we can flank them.
Well, true, Blink, true. That wasn't quite what I meant, but yes. They did ship the game with him in it. I apologize for being unclear on that. That's where I came from.
Firing concussive shot!
Right. Let us... I'm doubting that I got everything down here now. 1 second. I think... So, get out from the Hancock. I think this just loops around, right? Did that, did that. That's where it came from. this is where the demo charge was? Yes, cool. Right, it's just been one of those days. I apologize for double checking. I just don't want to, you know, I want to pick up all the, I want to find all the upgrades I can. I can't remember if there's a way in the game of getting things you miss.
That's enough. Let's move before it blows.
Changes color when you're at a safe distance. Kind of amazing the trilogy came out as good as it did, considering all the pressure EA was applying to the dev team. Yup, it sure is. No. Oh, there's a tiny cat. Okay. Just be cool, tiny cat. Let me keep playing.
Quarian architecture. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
Why the hell would the Quarians come this far into Geth territory?
That's a good question. System malfunction. Please request remote door activation. Big animals should tend to your dogs for a bit. Probably. Grab that. Cell, tree, yeah, it's that one. Curses. Luckily, I did just save. Try again. No.
Our ancestors walked these halls with
Quarian architecture. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
Why the hell would the Quarians come this far into Geth territory?
Excuse you, Tyler was talking.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Good news, Tally. I am.
Order to base camp. Come in, base camp.
This is valuable.
Right, I'm keeping an eye on the time chat because I do kind of have to head off in like 5 minutes. At the latest, fuse C cell tree. So I might just have this conversation with Tali to update the objective. And it sounds like the Quarians didn't go into Geth space. No, they went into their own space. Tempest submachine gun. This submachine gun fires in long, deadly bursts. Very effective against shields and Bartic barriers, inaccurate at long range, weak against armor. The commonality of kinetic barriers has led to increased demand for rapid-fire weapons like the Tempest. Produced by Ilana's risk control services for the Eclipse mercenary band, the Tempest is an expensive but deadly addition to anyone's personal arsenal.
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
Came for you.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed, and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Well, yeah, it's a Geth planet.
What is this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
That's fair.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the gate outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth, and the console's damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
No promises. You're the priority, Tali. However, I think I need to head off now, so thank you all so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate it. YouTube, obviously, as always, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Share the content with anyone you think might like it. If you do want to support me, a subscription on YouTube is free. Leaving a comment helps with the algorithm. Follow on Twitch is free, and for financial support, obviously you can subscribe on Twitch, and there are a couple of links in my YouTube video, in the YouTube video description, for financial support. I think that's kind of it. So until next time, YouTube, please do stay safe. Please do stay healthy. Please do stay wholesome. Much love to you all. Goodbye.